time to talk about Social Security information. Maybe this would help change a lot of things for the good. SSI, SSDI, Social Security, what are the things that need to be fixed and what changes are you guys looking for? We have a ton of information in this video and it might be something that you don't want to miss.
Welcome back to Great Day Washington. There has been a lot of confusion about who gets money from the CARES Act, especially when it comes to older Americans. So joining us now to help us figure this all out, we have AARP's Senior Vice President of Government Affairs, Bill Sweeney. Bill, welcome back to Great Day Washington.
Thank you.
A lot of the confusion, as we mentioned, is do I get this economic impact bill or not? And does it apply to me?
Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the #1 show for Stimulus Check Update. Thank you so much for tuning in. We want to let you know that we do a ton of giveaways on this channel, and we're doing a huge $250 giveaway for 2 lucky subscribers. And all you got to do is hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. And we're also wanting to do something a little more. Like, what about a free meal on us? You heard us right. True Life Investing is giving a free meal to 4 lucky subscribers this Friday. And guys, you still have a chance to get in on that. Several people are wanting a free gift card and you could be one to win it all. Guys, 4 lucky subscribers here Friday. Don't want to miss that. But guys, we want to bring some updated information on what's going on in our country and things that are actually happening, like Joe Biden wanting to send more money to Ukraine. I don't think that's right, and I don't think that's fair. But let us know your thoughts and comments down below. Many people are really upset about the $10,000 wipeout, and yet again, they're saying, well, we paid our dues. Why do they get theirs wiped out? Shouldn't we receive some money? Let us know your comments down on that. But right now, we're talking about Social Security. So right here on the screen, we're going to show you guys some information. Social Security proposes would lift cap for payroll taxes in double taxation of income. So with alarm bells going off regularly about Social Security solvency, lawmakers are coming forward with a series of proposals meant to head off potentially unavoidable benefit cuts. One of the latest ideas is a bill from Representative Angie Craig, a Democrat from Minnesota, would bring additional money into the system by making higher earners bear payroll taxes on more of their income, while also eliminating what some would argue is a double taxation of income for Social Security purposes. The net effect would be obtain more money for those who can presumably be mostly afford it, while providing greater benefits to the most dependent on Social Security. So here we read this the other day. They created something called You Earned It, You Keep It Act. And it was introduced last month, and it would repeal all federal taxation on Social Security benefits starting in 2023. Individual filers now owe some federal taxes on Social Security payments if they make a combined income. So what they're trying to do and what they're really trying to push is the fact that they wouldn't get taxed on your Social Security, which you shouldn't be getting taxed. But apparently Uncle Sam's always got to make some money. So I ran across some more information that simply said Social Security changes to note about for fall 2022. One of the biggest and best things that should happen for those on SSI, SSDI, VA, Social Security is that you guys get a huge increase like $2,400. And here's why. Inflation has always been ahead of the game when it comes to how much you get paid every month. Literally, the cost of index, cost of living index, whatever you want to call it, has never been right at the place where it needs to be, so they've always had it higher than what you were getting paid. Well, why don't they flip the script and give you more money than what it says, so that way you are covered? I think that would solve a lot of issues. If they can find money to send to other countries, and if they can find money to wipe out student debt relief, you mean to tell me they couldn't find money to help you guys out, make sure that you have a good amount of money to live on, to make sure you have food on your table, gas in your cars, and be able to do a little extra for yourself? I think that sounds like a very, very good plan. The concept behind the Social Security has remained essentially the same since it was conceived back in 1935. So I'm assuming many of you would agree it's time for a change and it's time to update it for the better. However, specific details regarding funding, payout amounts, and other factors are subject to change on an annual basis. The cost of living index, of course, is what they go off to indicate how much money you need to be getting paid on what it takes to survive in this time, but it doesn't look like they're doing too good of a job. As we head into fall, it's important time for Social Security because that is when the annual cost of living adjustment will be calculated. Beyond that, it's also important to be aware of important deadlines and developments that may affect Social Security moving forward, which October 13th, remember we wrote that down. It's a very important date because that's when big things are happening and we've got to keep our eye open for that. And guys, I will be on watching and right there on the screen with you guys, making sure that I'm presenting you with the most up-to-date news because that's a big thing and you've got an advocate over here pushing for you guys to get more money. Here are the things every current and future Social Security beneficiary should be aware of in the fall of 2022. Well, it's the 2023 cost of living adjustment. Probably the most important and well-known changes that occur with Social Security every year is the annual cost of living adjustment, or COLA. The idea behind COLA is that Social Security beneficiaries shouldn't suffer a loss in purchasing power due to rising inflation, which we all would agree, but it hasn't been that way the last year. Thus, every year, the SSI determines how much payments should increase for the following year based on increases the overall rate of inflation. As inflation has shot up to significantly in 2022, topping 9% in June, many retirees are anticipating a large COLA for 2023, which you should be, just considering the fact of how high inflation has gotten. Now, however, the headline CPI inflation number that is often tossed about in the press is not the one that Social Security Administration uses to determine the COLA. Rather, it uses a variation of the CPI cost of living index known as the CPIW. Fall is an important time to pay attention to inflation readings because the COLA is based on the year-over-year change in the CPIW from July to September. The Senior Citizens League is one of the most frequently quoted sources for an estimate of the following year's COLA. Earlier in this year, with inflation readings skyrocketing with no sign of slowing down, the League estimated that the 2023 COLA could be anywhere between 9.8% and 11.4%, which many of you in the comments said it would be around 10%. So that's kind of around in the middle tier section. As inflation has begun to cool a bit since that high June reading, however, the Senior Citizens League has slightly reduced its forecast, now pegging that this new percentage might be between 9.3 and 10.1. The SSA will formally announce its COLA adjustment in October, which is October 13th, and we all will be watching. Here's what's really mind-blowing about this whole thing. The day of Social Security Trust Fund depletion. Make no mistake about it, without a major congressional change, the Social Security Trust Fund will run out soon, like sometime in the 2030s, but this ominous warning is not quite as dire as it may sound at first. So the biggest thing that really has many people questioning, when I get to that stage and age in my life, will there even be a Social Security? Okay, so that thought is there. So why am I paying for it now if it won't be there when I retire? So there again, there are many questions that are being asked by several people because Uncle Sam likes to take a big cut every time you get paid. And yet again, we have no say-so in what gets taken out of our check when it comes to Social Security and all that good stuff. But yet again, if they feel like this is not going to be there in 2030 toward 2040 or 2060, then why am I paying for it now? That's a very good question. So guys, let me know your thoughts and comments down below. I'd love to hear your feedback. And guys, keep the comments coming. I love it. I will do my best to respond back. And let's get back to the shout outs and do that again. People love that. I love that. It was great. But I will keep you guys updated on Social Security things that are going on, and make sure that you stay updated on big news and big things that are happening, because it affects you, it affects our country, and you need to know about it. And guys, if you love the news and you want more news and you want to offer some support, then $3 a month is all it takes to support your favorite channel. Guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget about the $250 giveaway we're doing on this channel. Don't forget about the $25 gift card that we're giving away this Friday. Stay tuned for more videos to come, and until next time, I'm John Muir. Peace!